I personally don't care who these animals like, and I'm not phobic of anything other than spiders. Hate them spiders. But today's video's purpose is to give factual information and clarification to what's actually and what's most likely the truth. So share this to your friends and enjoy the video. Since Sonic the Hedgehog's release, Sonic has attracted kids all over the world, mostly because he's a cool magnet. He's quick-witted, funny, always puts on a show, and has the best getaway escapes of all time. And you can't forget that smirk and finger wave. But as the series that once started out as a plain old video game expanded into TV shows and movies, just like many other franchises that been out longer than Sonic, or maybe as long, the characters along with all their stories got older and evolved, causing confusion, misinformation, misunderstandings, and narratives and dreams fans wish to come true at some point. But we all know these specific fans that exist amongst a lot of other fan bases. And unfortunately, especially Sonic's. We call them the shippers. They ship everything that moves, walks, and talks. Doesn't matter if it's a rock, as long as it has an eye, toe, or nose, anything goes. They've been shipping Tails with Sonic, Blaze with Sonic, Knuckles with Sonic, Shadow with Sonic, and so on and so forth. And even though some characters do seem closer to one another than others, like how Silver and Blaze are described to have a brother and sister relationship, this doesn't stop the shippers from going as far as saying, well, actually, I think Sega confirmed this in my opinion that this character likes this character because they so much as smiled at each other. And they even bust out a couple laughs. Like, they literally make it obvious. Like, isn't it obvious? Heck no, that is not a good argument at all. You see, Sonic being thought of as sus and secretly liking the boy characters like Shadow, Knuckles, and Tails didn't really become popular amongst the fandom up until the TV shows and cartoons came out in the late 2000s, but specifically it wasn't until the Archie comics fully ended and the IDW comics became the new canon. Now let's warp back in time real quick, okay? Now, Sega, during the early days of Sonic, actually wanted to give Sonic a girlfriend in the games. This is what she was supposed to look like, and her name was Madonna. You can even see the old scrapped character design for Sonic as well. Now, it's not the singer Madonna, but I'm sure that Sega was actually inspired by her because Michael Jackson did help make and compose the soundtrack for Sonic 3 in the future. He was a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, and at the time, him and Madonna were pretty lovey-dovey. But yeah, Sega planned on giving Sonic a girlfriend, which obviously means that he's straight and likes girls. And even though Sega wanted Sonic to have a girlfriend, the reason why it didn't happen is because nobody in America in the western side of the planet wanted that to happen. Let's just say Sega America knew that people of America were not gonna like a hedgehog dating a human. I don't blame him. I think the plan was that Sega, just like how Mario always has his Princess Peach to save, Sega wanted Sonic doing the same thing. I like how Sega tried doing it again and it completely failed in the future. Oh my, we'll talk about that later, I guess. But anyways, after this, Sega consistently had Sonic in the straight spotlight. Sonic throughout the years is only shown to like girls. We go to Sonic Underground, and I don't know if you guys know who Miss Breezy is, but Sonic was going all out for her in this one episode. He took her on her date, was drooling over her, sweating like crazy. Man wasn't even thinking straight and even let his guard down and got captured. And let's not forget how happy he got when Sonya kissed him. Next in the Archie comics, which if I'm not mistaken was the longest Sonic comic book run, Sonic had his own girlfriend, Princess Acorn, aka Sally Acorn. And not even that, they even have a version of Sonic who married Sally Acorn with multiple kids. Not to mention, he beat up Shadow just so he can dethrone him and marry her. Sonic in the Archie comics only willingly kissed girls. There's never a time where he actually wants to do anything with the male characters. And again, these comics were officially made by Sega. He was only attracted to girls. There's a reason why at some point all the girls wanted Sonic, except Blaze. Now let's unvolt Sonic 06 from our memories for a sec. Sega clearly wanted to make Sonic and Elise a thing. Yes, this a thing. Like, why else do you think they had her kissing him on the lips and getting all that hedgehog juice in her mouth, and then they even had them holding hands and stuff? Like, come on, bruh. Come on, the cameraman was disgusted as well. Like, we knew what Sega was trying to do. So judging off the past and what Sega has done with all the iterations of Sonic, not even just Sonic, even Knuckles, and even Tails, Guys, it's best to assume that these characters are straight. Now obviously Sega is inclusive, so I'm not saying all of them are going to be straight or are straight, but as of right now, when it comes to the main cast, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, and even Amy, they are all just friends. And Shadow, he doesn't even consider Sonic a friend, nor Knuckles, nor Tails, nor Amy. He doesn't like them. He only likes his team, and he only likes them, and he considers them friends all because they don't say anything when they're on missions together. They don't have nothing to say, they just let him do what he wants and that's it. And keep in mind, this is all said in his character bio, which came out in 2023. Now it's important to learn about the characters, know about the story, because you don't want to be that fan posting pictures like this and saying, bro, look how Sonic is smiling at Shadow while he's getting choked out by him, like he clearly wants him. No. Sonic the Hedgehog's personalities are quick-witted and easygoing. And to be an easygoing person, that means you're not easily annoyed, worried, or upset. And you're relaxed and tolerant in approach or manner. Like, have y'all ever stopped and asked yourself, why does Sonic smile in the most dangerous situations like it's easy? Bro smiling during City Escape as if he won't be the flattest roadkill if he ends up taking the wrong turn down a dead end. Sonic does that light-skinned stare at everybody in the series. We don't know who or what Sonic likes yet. All we know is that he likes chili dogs. But to say Sonic 100% likes guys when there's no hard evidence that shows this, nor is there evidence from the past that would support this claim, I'm sorry, but it's not true until proven otherwise. Lastly, if you still don't believe Sonic is always smirking during the hardest and most dangerous situations, just go and play any of his recent games, even in Sonic Frontiers. In Frontiers, he's corrupted down to the last crevice of his body, and he's yet still smiling even though he's about to die. Like, he's just a madman, but that's my GOAT though. All in all, I'm sure that Sega doesn't plan on having Sonic settle down anytime soon with the girl, as he is a pretty fast dude and doesn't like to stop for anything other than a dog. Now personally, if you were to ask me, do I think Sonic should have a girlfriend? I think that would be good. They can make a lot of new stories and video game plots by giving Sonic a new girlfriend. Like hypothetically, let's say it does happen. Well, we know that one of Sonic's hobbies is spending time with Tails. Well, now he can't really spend that much time with Tails because he has a girlfriend. So what does that mean? Tails gets more time to himself and more time to grow as a character. We could also get a lot of character development from Sonic, as now there might be villains probably after his girlfriend Amy or whoever it may be, possibly getting a more mature / serious side of Sonic. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If I missed out on anything I should have covered, let me know, and make sure you guys join my Discord in the description where you can talk to me anytime, as I'm in there every day. Also, comment down below who's your favorite Sonic character and why. Love you guys and see you in the next upload. Peace.